Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. North Battleford RCMP are investigating a break and enter to a business on Thatcher Avenue in that city. Now, police are looking for the identity of this man captured on camera Tuesday night. They've also released a picture of the suspect vehicle. Now, the investigation is ongoing. If you have any information on this case, you're asked to call your local police. And staying in North Battleford, several arrests have been made in the city, including that of 3 youths. This after SCMP investigated an incident involving several vandalized vehicles on August 26th. A 13-year-old youth has been charged with various offenses. These include mischief, arson, and resisting arrest. And North Battleford RCMP are also requesting the public's help in finding a 13-year-old girl from that city. Oceana Contre was last seen on Tuesday, September 8th in that city. She's described as having long black hair, being 5'2" and about 100 pounds. She was last seen wearing black clothing and carrying a blue bag and a black purse. Well, after years of sitting as a fenced-off field of dirt, a lot between Superstore and Arby's is finally going to be developed. And Jeremy Thompson has more about what residents can expect from what will soon be Lloydminster's newest shopping centre.
In the shadow of Lloydminster's iconic border markers lies this, a field of dirt, rocks, and weeds that's been sitting empty since 2011.
It's been a vacant lot for a number of years since Nelson moved out. And so we've seen it slowly get cleaned up and readied for development.
And now that's finally going to happen, as City Council has given the go-ahead to a development company to start construction on a new shopping centre as soon as possible.
That's what people see if they're passing through the city, and that's where people will stop if we give them a reason to stop. So that's exciting for generating business for that core.
So now the real question is, what can Lloydminster shoppers expect to find here once the entire project is completed? We already know there's going to be a couple of new restaurants coming to Lloyd, but there will likely be a few other new businesses as well, considering the entire project will have a new floor space of about 96,000 square feet.
This is what it will look like when complete. A modern, eye-catching shopping center.
There's quite a history on the site, and of course sitting empty for a while, people will see things happen, more construction in Lloydminster.
But some councillors have raised concerns about all those businesses backing onto Lloyd's busiest thoroughfare.
I think aesthetically there's always a fear that, the backside of any building is not its most attractive, but I've clearly heard from our senior leadership team that they're aware of that risk, and so is the developer. They know that if it's not aesthetically pleasing, people won't stop.
However the final product ends up looking, we can be sure of one thing. It will certainly attract more visitors than a pile of dirt. Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
Well, today marks a very special day, one that's being celebrated all around the world. Bells rung at exactly 9:09 a.m. in every time zone from New Zealand all the way up to Alaska. All this and more to observe the International Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder Awareness Day. Chris Chacon has a story.
People from the Midwest showed up at the Vermilion Co-op for more than just their daily groceries. They came out to have some lunch and show their support for the annual FASD Awareness Day.
We're having a barbecue to just raise awareness about the day, and we're charging $2 for a hot dog, a bottle of water. We have some cake, lots of free stuff here.
Events like this are being held all over the world, but what exactly is FASD? Fetal alcohol spectrum disorder affects thousands of Canadians and is the leading known cause of preventable development disability, meaning it's a disability that can be 100% preventable. But sadly, it always is not.
It's a huge issue in our community. Every person knows somebody with FASD, whether they actually know that they do or not. And really our messaging is, if you're trying to get pregnant or if you are pregnant, don't drink alcohol. You never know what the effects may be on your unborn child.
The disorder can affect the brain, central nervous system, behavior, and much more.
Well, I think it's a very serious issue, and if we can educate people not to drink when they're pregnant, then we'll eliminate this problem.
Sadly, once being diagnosed with FASD, it cannot be cured. However, all this can be avoided by simply stopping one thing: to not drink alcohol while being pregnant. But for some, that may be a difficult thing.
And for those who are drinking because of reasons that they can't stop, there is help out there for you. And if you find us online or contact us, we'll find you some supports.
FASD was first celebrated on the 9th month on the 9th day in 1999. This day was specially selected to remind women across the world of the importance of not drinking within the 9 months they are pregnant. Chris Chacon, Newcap News.